Hello everyone, how's it going? This is my very first video. I'm pretty excited. I have a lot of things that I would like to talk about, but I don't know how to make a video. So mainly the main thing I just wanted to talk and do is clearing the MOC12 this rotation, showing you how I cleared it, giving you a little bit of context about my account and the struggles that I feel I had, the struggles that I think you will have to overcome, people will have to overcome this in this MOC, and what worked for me, what did not work for me, and the general feeling of how the thing is going, how the meta is shifting. So first of all, I tried this with Castorice, without Castorice. I do have the Urda. I have heard the 3.0 characters that I have are the Urda, Tribbie, and Castorice, basically. They didn't release any 4 stars, I think, no? So I got the Urda, I got Tribbie, so should be pretty fine, right? Yes, indeed. I mean, Tribbie is basically best in slot right now for the Herda and Castorice. However, what really made the difference to me is indeed Castorice, but with the light cone. Especially, she worked really well on the Reaver. She didn't really work that well with Kafka, even though you can actually use her. I saw people clearing Kafka with the Castorice team. I tried a lot of versions. I'm going to give a little bit of context of what I tried, but mainly this is all about if you have the light cone of Castorice or if you do not have the light cone, because the light cone is tremendously good. This light cone does a lot. Raises the HP by 30%, and both you and your Memo Sprite ignore 30% of defense of the enemies for 2 turns. Okay, so this procs when you or the Memo Sprite, the dragon, lose HP on your own turn, which is basically every single time. Okay, so basically have a defense threat of 30%, a max HP increase of 30%, and this is pretty good. When the dragon disappears, you get an extra advance of 12%. So it works pretty well with Reminiscence Trill MC. Really, really, really well. He does also uh, what he does is he forwards Castorice, and with the light cone that happens more frequently, basically after you kill the dragon. Okay, after you do kill the dragon, when the dragon disappears. Yes, basically. So without the light cone, if I was using Castorice, I really tried and I wasn't able to get more than 26 cycles, which is what I was doing without using Castorice. Let's take the same team and put in the Herda, 26 cycles. First wave, the Reaver, this team would do 26. I would like to make a second video with when I'm not using Castorice and with using Castorice, and I could do a video using Castorice without the light cone. This is gonna be Castorice with light cone, because I wanna clear actually this thing. I did clear it, but I wanna make a video about clearing this thing. So Castorice, Tribbie, Luocha, and the MC mana. So difficult. The second wave is the most difficult wave for my account, because I honestly I couldn't clear it without Feixiao, the follow-up team. You have a couple options, I think, if you don't have Feixiao. If you have the Super Break premium team, I like to call it the premium team. If you don't have this team, I don't think you can clear it with Firefly. Where is 1 May? So I got 1 May right now. I got 1 May in on 3.2 as a gift. Thank you. If you don't have this, is supposed to resemble Fugue. If you don't have Fugue, I mean, I don't know, because you would have to use Harmony MC. And if you use Harmony MC, this team lacks some sort of damage, you know, like it really lacks. You can actually feel like Firefly doesn't have the damage. She cannot make it. I used this team without Fugue but with Harmony MC, and man, sadly I wasn't able to clear it. Like, I wasn't reaching the damage. The skill point issue that Firefly brings to the table is palpable, and yeah, I think we are approaching the end. Even though, if you do have Fugue, you can clear it with Firefly. I think that Fugue makes it possible, but it's a really premium team. It's the best super break team that you can pick, basically. If you don't have this guy, you have to use Luocha. I don't have Luocha. I don't have Fugue. I only have 1 May for the super break team, and it's just not cutting it. So I tried with Dr. Ratio, and if you have Dr. Ratio and you want to use it, I think that, man, I don't know. I wasn't able to clear. Dr. Ratio feels like he has no damage at all. Dr. Ratio needs a an ability character to inflict some debuffs. If you don't, you cannot consistently hit the follow-up attacks. I tried to use Dr. Ratio with Feixiao. It didn't really work out. Skill issue also. There's a lot of skill point issues. If you use both of them, Dr. Ratio always wants to scale. So yeah. So man, in my account, the only thing I had was basically the super break or Feixiao. Feixiao doesn't really work against. It's not super effective against Kafka, but Kafka has the wind element. So yep. I really thought I couldn't do much more than this. This is what I used to clear it 20 cycles with Castorice Lightcone, remember. So here we go. We're gonna see the build in the end.
Be careful. There's something.
Let's wait.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so it's pretty feasible.
Repay.
We can actually clear the first wave right here, right now. 30 cycles, no problem at all. You can discharge the dragon here. I'm gonna discharge the dragon here. Because the dragon, if you don't discharge the dragon here, it just goes up and reappears like after Luocha. So it doesn't really make sense to me. I don't like it. You don't have enough HP to attack. So I just kill the dragon. So what you want to do is basically erase the stacks while near broken or broken. So this is not gonna happen right now. We're gonna have to.
What is it we're waiting for?
I'm trying to explain. We're gonna have to summon the dragon again, and hopefully again. So it's not gonna happen right now because he's at 3 stacks out of 6, and I'm not gonna be able to kill him in one rotation. So I'm not gonna be able to kill him with 1 dragon. We need 2 dragons. So pretty good. She's going to advance forward. I can actually attack this one. Castorice. We can skill. Okay, let's bring the dragon forward.
Embrace a new life.
So now we can save the dragon. We're gonna save the dragon. I can heal a great amount. Did he? Yes, did he use the ability, the ultimate? I don't think so. So yes, follow-up attack by Tribbie. Let's proc another follow-up attack. Okay, so let's dance.
Is it coming?
Dance and see what happens. Everybody's action forward, so I can skill. Yeah, why not? So the guy is broken. He won't be able to act. These guys are near extinction, so let's skill. Always skill with MC. He needs to have. He needs to be able to drop the ults like there's no tomorrow. What's going on here? Let's see. Yeah, we have to go all in. We have to kill. Perfect. So 79%. Hopefully what you want to do is get to 100 after Castorice. Is this going to happen? I don't know. And after he summons the ghosts. So if we want this to happen, we don't want to skill, because the skill raises up this number by a lot. So 82. Okay. 91 by skill. Not gonna happen. 94. Perfect. We are at 96. The ghosts appeared. We are near. We can summon the dragon. Tribbie follows up the follow-up effect. Yes. Okay, so let's see if we can save the dragon. I don't think so. Do we save the dragon or not? Yes, we can save the dragon. If you can't save the dragon, I think you should save the dragon. If not, go all in. And the main objective is kill the ghosts every single time they appear. This is gonna be so evident in the second wave. What you want to do is try to reach the 100%. You have to maintain and see if you can action forward Castorice after she attacks, not before. Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense. I can normal attack. Okay, the dragon is going to act after. So this is perfect. So what we can do is we see if we can action forward with dance our allies. Yes, we can. Perfect. Before our turn ends. Okay, so what we want to do is we can actually save the dragon, because I think that Castorice will kill.
You chose the wrong enemy.
With the joint dragon attack, we have to skill.
Receive divinity.
Okay.
Repay.
We can. Should we or should we not use the ult? I think we should, so that the dragon. Nah, it doesn't make sense. But I can get a Tribbie follow-up.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
Can I? Yes, I think I can. Yes, I think I can. Okay, cool. Yes, I can kill the shadows, I think, with this.
Return to dust.
Yes, we can. Okay. Oh my god, what a good rotation.
Life is not so fragile.
I don't think I can kill it. 15%? 11%. See if it does kill. Perfect. Okay, we're at 29. Okay, so we can actually just basic attack. The dragon is going. The dragon doesn't have a lot of damage. I think he can kill all of the shadows, but I don't know. Let's see. Plus, yeah, it's third turn, so he has to go all in. Let's kill. He has to go all in. Whatever happens, happens. Should be enough to kill everybody, I think. In the shadows, yes. Okay, so now what we're doing is the same. We have the skill. Now, be good if I could reach 100% with the MC so that I can attack again. But I don't know. Let's see. We can skill so that Castorice is closer to the dragon, to summoning the dragon. Okay, so we're not gonna get the action forward. I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's try it anyway. So dance. Let's see what happens. If we action forward somebody, no, we cannot. 77%. What is gonna happen? Oh my god! If I attack, I think I can get the HP bonus so that I can actually summon the dragon. Yes.
Embrace a new life.
I don't know if that would have happened if I had skilled, you know? This happened because I have the Luocha's ult. Every time I normal attack, I get a little bit of HP back. So I don't know if that would have happened with the skill. Okay, so I think I do have to... It's gonna break. Yeah, it's gonna break. It's gonna break. Let's see the big damage.
Let's settle this.
88%. Perfect. Because I go after Castorice.
Receive divinity.
Okay. 8%. Yes, I will be able to get a 28% at 28 clear.
Return to dust.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. Doesn't make sense. But it's just attack. 28 cycle. So this is what I wanted to happen, because now I can do whatever I want with Feixiao. It's gonna be really hard to lose when you get a 28 cycle on first wave on the first enemy. What can happen, since I don't have a healer, I can get repeatedly dominated by Kafka and lose the run. Basically, what we're going to do is brute force this wave and get the 20 cycle clear. If everything goes well, we should be around 22, maybe, but we don't know. I think that doesn't make really much difference if you target either this or this one. I think the lion gives me more problem. I think is the lion who sucks up the energy of your team, but I'm not entirely sure. What I do know is that it's a pretty nice addition. Tough enemies. Okay, so what I like to do is get the stacks on Feixiao as close to 12 as possible, and the toughness bar as close to 0 as possible. That doesn't always happen. I don't have any, any buff on Feixiao. I mean, Feixiao is not that good against both these enemies. They don't have the wind damage. They pretty indifferent. $11.
Sure,
okay, so
I'll play along.
Another follow-up attack and I can go. Actually,
the dice have been cast.
let's do this.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Try to get the toughness bar a little bit lower.
I venture forth to hunt forever.
This is the most we can do.
Victory is inevitable.
246 because we broke toughness bar with Feixiao.
Time to show Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's this?
I venture forth to hunt
Okay.
forever. Triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
A couple ults should do the trick. Maybe one and a couple of follow-up attacks, yeah. One ult and a couple of follow-up attacks
Ten of you.
will deal with this. I'm not gonna be on this turn though.
Watch your head.
4, 5. No, we're not gonna be able to do it. Okay. This delays a little bit. Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Castorice.
Hedge your bets.
So, this can happen. And yeah, you shouldn't sleep on this enemy. They can actually do damage. So
Watch your head.
let's see if it kills the run.
No dirty tricks.
Yes, it did kill the run. No, I should have skilled with Aventurine.
Feeling lucky.
Peach blossoms and let the show begin.
See, I said it would have been impossible to lose, not to clear it. You can, but it's not gonna. You know, I will be able to make it. 28 cycle is just too much.
Here you go, Master.
So we actually can full auto this, I think. Let's see if we full auto it does clear.
Harmony
Let's see what he does. So we have to be completely unlucky for us to lose. Let's see what he does. Maybe he works better. What the auto does is he's not waiting for Robin's ult to charge.
Stars echo.
I like to have Robin's ult on before actually using the ult. So he chose to target the Pegasus.
No
Let's see.
dirty tricks on my bust.
Okay, now
maybe I'll take
Feixiao is
it
going
off.
to ult.
Triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
240,
Awesome.
not bad. 90,000. Sometimes you don't crit. Okay. Also, the auto likes to. Oh my god! What? She didn't skill. I mean, Robin didn't skill there. That's atrocious. I don't know why he did that. That's stupid. That's just stupid. I mean, why wouldn't you scale with Robin? They should have coded the notion on the Autobot. This doesn't make sense. So,
No dirty tricks.
yeah, very slow. Oh, our Robin is off.
No dirty
Is
tricks.
out. Do I have to manually intervene? I think it's quite. She's changing target.
Watch your head.
Awesome.
Or did you kill the Pegasus? No. They did kill the Pegasus. So, okay. I think my strategy is more effective, to be honest. But I don't know.
Spend freely.
Okay, please skill with Robin.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Skill. Yes. Thank you, Robin. Why didn't you skill? I don't understand. What are you saving your skill point for? We have 5 skill points, man. We have 5 skill points.
Watch your head.
I hope you can skill with Aventurine then. Basically, I think the AI wants
It's on me.
Robin's bar to fill in with just with just follow-up attacks. That's it. That's what the bot wants. Is it damage? 240? Yes, 240. So my Feixiao's damage, it just sucks. I don't know why. I would like to discuss this when the clear is done. I think I have a pretty good Feixiao. I'm using the Dr. Ratio's Lightcone, the Feixiao one on Feixiao, and I'm using Topaz Lightcone on March 7th. The only thing I think it's not optimized, because it's not, is March 7th. Let's see who the AI targets. It Kafka?
How does that feel?
Oh, thank God. This is something that didn't happen when I cleared it first time. The domination on Aventurine is what you really want. Especially if you're trying to clear it in a reasonable amount of time. Now I'm not in a rush because I know I can clear it. But if Kafka dominates either, I mean, you would have to dominate March 7, I think, for the experience to go a little bit smoother, but not
Zoning out.
one killing. So I still do not understand why Robin is not using the skill. It, oh, she's not skilling. I don't know what. I don't understand why. Okay, this is going pretty good. To be honest. Nice. You can ult. Great. 300,000? 277. So next turn, maybe. Is Ramen good? 16%, 13%, 12%, 9%. The ult will kill. Yes, Robin is good. Man, you have a lot of skill points. You should have used the skill because he can kill. That damage was so bad. 107,000. My God, look at this. This is what I was talking about. They can pack a punch.
It's on me.
My God. Somebody's going to die. Somebody's going to die, man. Please break. Yes. Okay, so maybe somebody's not going to die now. Yes. Good. The best outcome. Please, Aventurine, use the skill. For the love of God. Aventurine, use the skill. Please, Aventurine.
Spend freely.
Yes. Good. Robin will attack. Oh my God, she used the skill.
No dirty tricks.
Why? Man, it's so exciting. Okay.
Watch your head.
Yes. Okay. 22. We are going to get a 21 clear, 21 cycle. It's an improvement from my first run because I did a 20 cycle. Well, yes, no, it's gonna be 21. We're 22, 21. 100%. Unless something really ridiculously bad happens. I don't see it. Oh my God, the ult. Robin's ult. Action forward. Can we do a 22? Let's see, let's see. 170? Yes. Nah, you're not gonna. You're gonna get it 21. 21. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay.
White tiger, less cards. What's this?
Perfect. Perfect. So, this is the only way, as of now, I was able to clear this abyss, this MOC. So let's take a look at the team. First wave, first team, MVP. If you don't have this light cone and you have Castorice, I really advise you to get this light cone. This light cone made me clear the MOC. I'm not gonna lie. Tribbie, standard Tribbie, dance. Not pretty well built, to be honest. 700 is not that much. 43 out of 178 could be higher. Castorice is a little bit better. I got the better artifacts that Tribbie had. This one is the worst out of the bunch. Crit damage, HP, quantum or HP. The better one you have, and HP. This is how you build Castorice. HP, crit damage. The crit rate is provided by this set. It says here the speed of the wearer is reduced by 8% before going into combat if speed is inferior to 110, 95. The crit damage, the crit rate increases at 20, 32%. So let's check our speed. It's 87. So our crit rate goes up to 32%. So we add up that number to our crit rate. It's 41 plus, we said 32. 70%, 70ish, 80ish is not bad for Castorice. She's not a hunt character. She does a lot of hits with the dragon, so I think it's a pretty good number. So you have to prioritize the crit damage. On characters like, well, we'll see later. On characters like Feixiao, you do need more crit rate, I think. This Luocha is the worst out of the bunch. I never actually build. Look at this. I mean, the healings could be, I think, a little bit better. I could have a 8% more attack, which contributes to the healing thing. This this is the most important one, of course, the skill. This could be augmented a little bit, you know, will be a bit better. Like on this one, or the quid pro quo, I think is pretty good. This restores 12 points at superimposition 3. It can go up to of energy on another ally randomly selected, which percentage of energy is inferior to 50%, which is pretty good. I actually used it a couple times on this MOC, but I ended up using this one. Then our Trailblazer MC, you wanna build him with speed and crit damage. If you have Castorice Light Cone, I don't think that it has to be speedy. Of course, it has to take a lot of actions, but not. I mean, I saw a video with thresholds that he needed to be at 170 something. I did have him at 170 plus. If you replace this light cone with this one, the speed is up to 12%, and actually it's a pretty good light cone. I was using this one because they're pretty much, I think it's pretty much equal. This gives me more crit damage, which equals to more buffs, I think. this you build a lot of crit damage on this guy, and well, that contributes to the crit damage. So once, otherwise it's pretty low. It's pretty low. It's like well, it's like a bit of it's. If you think about it, it's a bit like what's the name? One main.
Nice.
One main needs crit damage. With that, you buff the character. We're kind of fun. Bronya, that's it. See this one. The crit damage is increased by 50.5%. I have a level 9 of Bronya's crit damage plus 19%. This is how you buff the character, and basically it does the same. But he also action forwards, well, like Bronya, but it's a little bit more skill efficient. So if you have Bronya or the Reminiscence Trailblazer, I think that unless you have a E6, no, a E4 Bronya, perhaps, maybe. I don't know. A couple different characters, but the same spirit, you know. So then I used
Nice.
on the second wave. Well, this is my follow-up team, and it's somehow lacking. I don't know. See, 87%, pretty high. Crit damage 127. Duran is best in slot. Her best in slot. 10 10 9. This could be higher, to be honest. Oh my god. 187. Maybe that's why. Let's see if I can. Umo. I was losing 13%. Oh my god. Maybe that's why my damage was so low. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. But yep, maybe we solved. In this rotation, I really felt like Feixiao wasn't doing the damage. Okay, so we had Feixiao. Then we had March 7. March 7 doesn't have the E6, as I said. This is well, I don't have this one, but yeah, it could be a little bit. I don't know. I don't really think that it adds up to that much damage, that much more damage. So March 7 with Topaz Light Cone to increase the crit rate a little bit. The OG 1.0 set. Still usable to this day. And then we have our Aventurine, our Wonder Boy. Yes, pretty good Aventurine, to be honest. I like this Aventurine. It doesn't reach 4,000, but it has a bit more of it packs a little bit more of a punch. 62 out of 100. It's not that bad. Otherwise, we could go up to 4,000, I think. No problem. And then Feixiao. Ah, yes, Robin, standard Robin, a lot of attack, 4,000 attack. 10 10 10 this time. So yeah, I think I was lacking a lot of damage. But as you can see, there was no way. We basically wasted seven rounds on the second wave on Kafka. And otherwise, I don't think because I didn't really have many characters for the second wave for Kafka. That was the problem in this MOC. And I think if you had Mighty, you could have maybe used a different setup. Mighty was really good on the second on Kafka. let's say you had Mighty but no Castorice, you could have used the Herda for sure. For sure, the Herda is pretty good. I was using the Herda, and I would like to make a video about next video. We can clear it with the Herda at 26 cycles. Not as, you know, it's a bit more difficult to play the Herda, but you can do it. She makes the job done. She does the job. So yep, let's end up this video. The second one could be the next video could be a run without the light cone, Castorice light cone. I think it could be interesting because I cannot clear it without the light cone. But let me know if you would like to see that video or any other video, and thank you for watching.